We were told, yes. 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 Yeah. Yeah, be in the scriptures. That's right. That's right. And you can kind of make the point, or you can make the point that these people knew their Bible more than they were living their Bible, right? When we allow him, Gary Rollins come and he gave us that lesson a few Sunday nights ago about the shepherd, right? About the things that he does for us. And these people were indifferent. They were only worried about Herod. They weren't worried about their king, right? He was the king of the Jews. But a wise person will let Jesus, the good shepherd, shepherd them, guide their lives. Sorry. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Okay, the next point as we get into this passage, and he sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and search carefully for the child, and when you have found him, report it to me, so that I too may come and worship him." And hearing the king, they went their way, which they had seen in the east, and went on before them until it came and stood over the place where the child was. And when they saw the star, they rejoiced exceedingly with great joy. So we can make the inference here that the star must have disappeared when they got to Jerusalem. And they were lost. They were wondering where the next step was. So they ended up going before Herod. And Herod asked the chief priests and the scribes, and they give him the next clue. And they go on their way to Bethlehem. And this star appears. And they rejoice, exceedingly glad. Herod's motive was not pure. We see that because we see the word secretly. He secretly calls the chief priests and the scribes. And you don't want to look too much into this, but you see in this passage, 8, 9, 10, and 11, you see the word child. And as I referenced before, you can't help but think of Isaiah 9 and verse 6, where, "For unto us a child is born, a son is given." Making reference, it appears to me like making reference back to the passage of the messianic prophet Isaiah. These wise men rejoiced exceedingly. The scribes, the chief priest, they seemed to go on with life as normal when they heard the king was born.
Matt, how long do you think it was between this time and the time that Herod put out the order for all male children under the age of 2 to be done away with? Because, that's kind of gives you that age group of how old Christ was at the time, right?
Yeah, I think that was in the reading. I read through that. I think he said from 2 years of age and younger. Yeah, I think. But as far as when he found out, I'm not for sure. Do you have an idea? Before he give up on the wise men and